Well, I made these little handmade smiley faces. I like that I make them myself. I like that they're perfectly imperfect. I just, do it. And I'm going to lay them out on this. I wrote on this one, on the back of them, "You are beautiful." Yes, you, who not randomly picked this up. So I'm going to put that one right there on the bridge. And the next one says, "You are wonderful." And I'm going to put that one farther up. And the next one says, "Look at things differently. See the wonder in them, especially you." And this is like fun. It's like a little trail. And then that one is going on this part of the bridge. I'm going to move it back, actually, just a bit. So that's what I'm feeling. And the last one says, "You really are magnificent, just as you are." And that one, I'm going to see if I can, I'm feeling like putting it up here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Can you see that? Yeah. All right, let me give you a view of the whole thing. Wouldn't it be cool to secretly videotape who comes by here and sees this? And you know what's really cool? If you guys are aware of this as leading edge deliberate creators that most of you that are watching this are, is that when you're not a vibrational match, when you're sitting here vibing and thinking something like let's say somebody's walking down this trail and they're telling this story about how they're not good enough or that they don't have what they need, character-wise, personality-wise, or whatever, to do the things that they want to do, to follow those things that, they are passionate about, that they want to do. They will walk right past here and never see them. Never see these smiley faces because they're not a match. That same person can, it's us, could be walking down that trail, and just before we're getting to this perfectly orchestrated location, nothing random about them taking a walk. Probably took a walk to get their mind clear. Starts to think a better feeling thought. Starts to feel hope. Has a memory of how, they've pulled through things like this before and things have worked out. Next thing you know, a little bit of relief, a little bit of shifting, what they're thinking about and how they feel be registered in their emotions, and then you know what? They line up exactly with what they need. There it is on the ATM machine. Big Bear's the guy. Is the happy face for him? Is he going to take it off and look at it? Yes, it's him. Bingo! Ha! He's reading it. Nope, he's sticking it back up there at the top. And then they find those smiley faces. They pick them up, and they feel wonderful. And they wonder, wow, isn't that cool? How did this happen? And it just, it's a wink. I call it, well, a lot of us call it a wink from the universe. It's a vibrational indicator. It's their own soul communicating their own well-being, calling them into their own alignment. So anyways, that's my sharing today. We're just getting started. You're going to see an invasion of smiley faces, a viral invasion of smiley faces on this planet, initiated with me and anybody else who wants to jump on the bandwagon with me or maybe already has. I don't know why, other than it just feels good to do so. It's what my soul's calling me to do, and I'm trusting, I believe in following your highest excitement, your bliss. And it may not logically seem like what I'm doing, and this is straight up from Bashar. I don't know if you're familiar with Bashar's teachings, but he explains highest excitement. The thing that right now, in this moment, that's calling you, that feels like is your highest excitement to do, is the self-contained unit of energy, quoting Bashar. It's a bit of energy of who you are that has no resistance in it. And it may not logically seem like it's connected to some of your most deepest, corest desires and passions, But Bashar says, and it's been my experience that it's true, that it is in fact connected to your most deepest core passions and desires and who you really are. So, onward and forward with my smiley face campaign. I've got a whole bunch of handmade smiley faces in my pocket. I've got a marker to write on the back of them, whatever I'm inspired to write. I've got some tape in my pocket, and I'm going out and about. I just came back from a walk, actually, and left a couple smiley faces out there for whomever finds them. And whoever's, through the law of attraction, they rendezvous with them. Abraham's words again, but hey, they'll see them if they're a match. And so I'm going out and about in town with Lawrence and Daniel, people here on the property that I live with. I live in my own cabin over there, but they are up at the house. And we're going to the store together, and I just thought I'd set the pre-paved what I'm going to do, set it for you, and I'm going to try to capture on videotape whatever I'm guided to do, wherever I'm guided to put a smiley face. And what is in my desire is to also capture on videotape some people connecting with those and what unfolds because of it. I don't even have any idea. It's actually, once I place a smiley face somewhere, it's not in my hands at all any longer. It's in the hands of the universe. It's in the hands of the law of attraction. And this is something I've reinstituted doing, that I felt guided to do, that I used to do when I lived in Florida back in like 2009. I had a newspaper route where I put newspapers in the newspaper boxes, and I put smiley faces in the front, when you pull down the front of the newspaper box to put the newspapers in the glass or the plexiglass, I put a smiley face on each one of the boxes that I delivered to. It just felt good. It felt good to be opening up that box every night and see that smiley face. It's just something to remind me to be in alignment, to feel good. And it's also, I knew that I was spreading that energy to those who were coming to pick up this newspaper, which is actually probably filled with a bunch of negative things. But I put out my energy just because it feels good. So that's all. Strangely enough, I've gotten to the idea of putting it on the ATM machine here at Bank of America. And really strangely enough, I felt inspired to write, "Today's your lucky day," really. If you can read that. And I'm not really into it being luck, but you know what? This is what somebody I believe needs to read to feel good today. So I'm going to put it on there.
He took it down. It's for him. He decided it was for him. He decided he's going to have a lucky day.
On my way over to a mailbox. I believe there's a mailbox over here somewhere. I swear I've seen one. And I'm going to mail this letter, which happens to answer also what Keith is. Remember on when he came back from the casino, he didn't know what he was going to do next? He was saying, I don't feel like playing poker, at least not in the way that he did at that casino. It wasn't stimulating or interesting or challenging enough for him. So what he did is he applied for college at SOU, Southern Oregon University. Not that that came out of the blue. He was already, been playing with that idea for a while. But he applied for college. He did his online application for student aid, and he got, a grant to go to college. And this is for his transcripts, a letter for his transcripts, because he's got some college credit. He's already attended a little bit of college, and so he's getting his transcripts sent to Southern Oregon University. All right, we're at the mailboxes. On the mailbox, waiting for the person that it's orchestrated through the law of attraction to be my next
everything was
happy,
humanized,
safe
and I thought, this is
victim.
I was disappointed.